These solar panels utilize photovoltaics as the technology, and then agrivoltaics is being able to utilize the land for grazing or crop production or pollinators.
It overcomes a lot of issues we have. We don't have to send people in with weed whackers, making a lot of noise, potentially damaging a panel with a thrown rock. It really helps us out, and it's overall better for the environment.
Urban Grid has decided to do agrivoltaics because we feel like it's the best way to manage this land. It allows for the land to stay agricultural. It's going to help with erosion control. There's all these different benefits that agrivoltaics will really allow us to do.
Here at the Crystal Hill site, we went above and beyond what was required by regulation regarding our stormwater measures. Getting vegetation stabilized on site really prevents erosion and sediment from running off.
It's actually a match made in heaven. So we have lots of land and we have to plant something on it to prevent erosion. And it's just a really beautiful opportunity to bring these native plants back to really large populations the way that they used to be.
Water runoff is a big issue, right? So your house has gutters to capture the water so that you don't have erosion at your house. It's the same thing with the solar panels. If we create good forage under the panels, we've got a good root system. It's able to absorb as much water that comes off those panels as possible. So now we're also really good neighbors. We're not causing erosion. We're not having runoff into the streams or anything like that. And that's definitely impacted because the sheep are here.
The sheep act not only to keep the grass down, but they also recycle the nutrients. They create more aeration in the soil, and that really helps the grass grow.
It's keeping the land in agriculture, but it's also allowing farmers to come in here. It's creating an economy for the livestock and for the pollinators.
It does deflate a lot of the arguments against solar about taking land out of production when they find out that we are raising animals out here, raising livestock. Around World War II, the U.S. had about 50 million sheep. Now we've got about 5 million sheep. So we have the opportunity to restore that population of livestock. That's going to have a significant economic impact.
This is a whole new sector in agriculture. It's going to be creating so many more jobs, and it's going to open up opportunities for any aged farmer.
Really proud to be part of the Urban Grid team. Our leadership really emphasizes protecting the environment.
Putting honeybees on a solar site is a bona fide agricultural activity, and those bees are going to impact the surrounding 3-mile radius. As the bees are visiting the flowers, we're getting increased seed set. So the flowers are making more better seeds, which means they'll be out there pollinating and increasing yield for the neighbors' vegetables, crops, soybean farms, any orchards nearby.
Two of the largest barriers to people getting into agriculture of any background, land access and capital with which to operate. And solar grazing eliminates that. We also get paid to be here. We're providing a service for controlling the vegetation. Dominion Energy alone is looking to be on track to have 46,000 acres of solar in Virginia. So when you count what Appalachian Power is doing, independent owners, operators like Urban Grid, we're looking at 75, 80,000 acres that has to be managed. You're not going to weed eat that. That's probably the most significant opportunity for farmers since the Homestead Act.